Berman Books Media is proud to present Find 'em, Keep 'em. Written by Michael Santonato. Narrated by the author.
Introduction. Why listen to this audio program? If you're single and looking to be in a great relationship, you should listen to this audio program. This is a bold statement, I know, especially for the first line of an audio program you've never heard of. Here's why. This is a straight-up guide to be the kind of person you want to be, meet the kind of person you want to meet, and have the kind of relationship that you want to have. If this audio program is in your headphones or on this screen, it's there for a reason. Only your unconscious mind and higher self knows what that reason is. It guided you here after all. Maybe you need it. Maybe it's time for you to be in a relationship. Maybe it's time to change the current relationship you are in. Maybe it's time to start off your life on a new path. Or maybe you just need to break some bad habits. This audio program will do that for you. I can completely and confidently say I can help anyone find a great partner and keep a great relationship, if they're willing to learn. It's something I've done my whole life with ease and just a little conscious effort and focus. I've been teaching people how to do it for the last several years, and I can teach you if you take this audio program and apply what's inside of it. Heck, if you apply just 60% of this, you will get what you want. Can you do that? Do you know someone who could benefit from it? If the answer is yes, then take this audio program and give it to them. If no, then enjoy it yourself and thank you for picking it up. If you purchase this audio program, then number 1, thank you. Number 2, congratulations. And number 3, let's begin. This audio program is for anyone looking to find themselves in a relationship in the near or not too distant future. How do I define a relationship? An ongoing interaction between two people while exchanging affection and care for each other. Not necessarily in marriage, and not necessarily the one either. That's a conversation for another time. Chapter 9 to be exact. My intention with this audio program is that you use it for whichever relationship you desire. If you are looking for love, use this to find love. If you are looking for the one, use it to find the one. If you're just looking for a great connection with someone and someone to spend time and have fun with, then by all means, you can use this for that too. This audio program provides a process to enhance your love life and personal life. I know that might sound amazing to some, but I can wholeheartedly say, not only because the process outlined in this audio program works, it has been created, crafted, and tested by myself and by others again and again and again. By buying this audio program, you will enter a certain space, a mentality, if you will. Upon entering this space, you will begin to emit a specific energy, a vibration, if you will. In this vibration, the signals and energies will transmit throughout the world to find the right partner and increase your overall experiences in a loving relationship. A very small act, but a significant one. Do not judge these words just yet. If you're skeptical, I will prove this later on. By taking this audio program, you are making a choice to enter into that space. Think of it this way. When you enter a restaurant, you take on the behaviors, thoughts, attitudes, and actions that demonstrate you being in a restaurant, or of one who's looking to be fed. From that point on, you go into restaurant mode. Unconsciously, of course, because you've done it so many times before. Your mannerisms change. You are polite, smiling, you tap into your taste buds, you tap into your appetite, your desire is awakened, and you become alert to the things you haven't eaten in some time. Your cravings go up. You prepare yourself to indulge. You become curious about the menu items. You consider the prices and how much you want to spend. You might pay attention to the cleanliness, the last time the place was inspected, and the grade they received on their health inspection. Prior to that, if you're walking down the street looking for a place to eat, you might look at the menus posted outside, on the door, or walls before you enter, and consider the other options nearby and whether to actually step inside or not. After you have decided that this place meets the needs of yourself or your group, you go inside. Once you go in, you're in. And once you're in, you're eating. With this in mind, I recommend that if you really want to work on your relationships and you really want to find that right partner, head to the checkout with this audio program in your cart right now. As I said, the process works, but just by picking it up and taking it with you, it starts going to work on you already. Why? Because unconsciously, you have entered this space, my friends. You will have stepped foot into the restaurant and the process of finding the right partner will have begun. Not bad for under $30. This audio program is for all people out there who believe it isn't possible to have a great relationship, fall in love, just like you see in the movies. This is for those who haven't had great experiences and who have given up. Those who feel like, my time is up. What's the point? And it's too late for me. This is for you, so you can see the way forward and experience the joys, the bliss, the love, the beauty, and the ups and downs that we have all seen in loving another person. My hope is that you can achieve the magic that I have experienced and helped others just like you experience. It is never too late, and it's truly worth it all the way. Life is so enriching in so many ways when you are in a great relationship with another person. This audio program is also for people who are looking to make their current relationship really great. Like really, really great. Maybe you had something really great with your current partner once, and now it has become routine. Maybe the spark is gone, and your communication isn't working. Maybe things have gotten off track. Put the tools in this audio program into practice, and I promise you can have it all back. With newness and excitement, you will be pleasantly surprised. I will give you everything I have got, because I wouldn't want you to have anything less. I believe this is a unique audio program because it isn't just another relationship audio program. However, it is a relationship audio program with something very different. It is a guide specifically based on having an amazing relationship in every way, in every sense of the word, from beginning to end. Most importantly, we will start from the beginning with finding the right partner. That is the foundation. While I can speak to every aspect inside of a relationship, meeting someone amazing is what I have mastery in. The other piece, which is unique about this audio program, is that I will be actively using and explaining the law of attraction and its validity, which science has finally proven and is in fact an actual law. We don't really need science for everything, but for those of us who do, and we all do sometimes, I will back it up with recent discoveries and proof. The other great thing about science is that it helps our logical mind understand things. For example, until Isaac Newton defined gravity, we knew that if I threw a ball in the air, it would eventually come down. We didn't need him to explain that to know that the ball would come down. But we're sure glad he did, aren't we? Now, normally, only people who are willing to take responsibility for their lives can and do actively acknowledge the truth about the law of attraction. Those who have yet to accept 100% responsibility for their lives sometimes refuse to acknowledge this as true, and that's only because of the different state of mind that they have. People who are successful, people who get what they want out of life, attribute themselves as being the sole cause of their goals being realized. Of course, we all need help along the way. We can't learn and do everything ourselves. These people will often talk about the actions that they took, the persistence that they had, the focus, the people who helped, and the luck that they were also blessed with. If not luck, they might call it God, Allah, Source, the universe, etc. After watching or reading The Secret, You may have attempted to use it consciously. Now, one of three things may have happened to you. Number one, you got what you wanted and you were amazed. Number two, you didn't get what you wanted and you said, "Oh heck, this doesn't work." Or number three, you forgot to consciously use it over time and left it out of your life. Here's the thing. The law of attraction, like the law of gravity, works and is a law that nonetheless exists, whether you use it or are aware of it or not. In this audio program, we will go deeper into the law of attraction. I've used it my whole life, unintentionally at first, and then intentionally, and I've helped plenty of people use it as well. It won't all be about the law of attraction. It will be about what works and what doesn't work, plain and simple. So let's get started. P.S. I'll ask you to make notes and do a few exercises throughout this audio program. So grab a pen and some paper. You'll be doing some writing. "But Dad," you'll say, "I know. Don't worry. A little hard work is a good thing. When you write, you bring what isn't physical into the physical world. You are bringing a thought into material form. First it manifests in writing, then it manifests in material form, just like I did with Jessica. Just like you with your next great partner." Chapter 1. Stop trying to fix yourself and be yourself. Starting out. So you're ready for a relationship. Why do you want a relationship anyway? Really, what's the big deal? They're overrated, aren't they? They're challenging, difficult, they take time and energy, and of course, they cost money too. After all this, they may not even work out for you. What the heck? Why not just stay at home and have your best friends or the TV, your cat, or dog fulfill all of your personal needs? Okay, that may have been excessive. I want you to become present to the amazing joy of a relationship in your life. Think about it. What's in store? Better yet, what's possible when a great relationship is in your life? Magical and fun experiences, adventures, road trips, long talks, walks, sharing yourself and your life with another human being, breaking down barriers, crossing new lines together. You can laugh with side-splitting humor, have moments of tear-jerking happiness, and be a part of a power couple. You get to know another person's family and maybe fall in love with that family. You can appreciate and recognize another's beauty, cherish them, be cherished by them, and so much more. Don't forget the romance, the passionate, blissful, sensual sex. You're in relationships in all of your life anyway, so why not have a relationship where you can create something extraordinary with another human being? You can have someone to kiss, make love to, hug like no one else's business, wake up to in the morning, vacation together, and fall asleep with at night in a place you call home. Some of my most favorite moments are falling asleep next to my partner after a long and busy day. When my head hits that pillow and she's there next to me, wow, what a breath of fresh air. And you know, my day definitely gets off to a better start when I take just a few extra moments to hug and hold the one that I love. Enough about me and my view. You must create this for yourself. Since you picked up the audio program and you're the one who wants the relationship, you must list your reasons. Why do you want a relationship? This is very important because this is the basis for everything. That's why we start here. You must know for yourself the reason you are doing this. What are you doing this for? This is your purpose for listening to this audio program and the journey you are about to embark on. For some of you, it will be a big deal, maybe a bit tough. For others, it may not be. Many people are here and in the position of being single, or they will be at some point in their lives. Maybe you're listening to this to avoid a future struggle later on in life. Maybe you're listening now because you're having trouble finding a good person to share your life with. Maybe you're wondering why you're with the person you are with, or if they are right for you. The funny thing is, there's no right and wrong. All that matters is why you listen to this audio program in the first place. So go ahead, take out that new pad of paper, and list your reasons for wanting to be in a relationship now. We must start with why. Who are you? It's hard to really know someone until you know yourself. Life is a discovery process. You are constantly learning and growing. At least you should be. Whether you believe it or not, you are always experiencing new things. The easy way to say it is, every day is a new day. And it really is. Even if you feel like you are just going around in circles and repeating yourself over and over and over, you actually aren't. You are seeing new things, meeting new people, and creating new thoughts all the time. You will continue to do that every minute of every hour of every day of your life. Life is a discovery process, and you are continually rediscovering yourself and your reality, including the reality that you experience right now. And now, have you ever listened to these words before? Have you ever listened to this audio program before? If you have listened to it before, guess what? You are a different person this time around. How do I know? Because science has proven that your cells are continually changing and are completely different cells every 42 days. You have a new body, a completely new cellular structure every 42 days. That's what's up. So if you are re-listening to this audio program, good for you. You will be getting something new and something different this time around. The words will hit you with different depth, scope, and magnitude. While this audio program will not be overly scientific, you will see facts from science and spirituality from time to time. I will be giving you the most current, relevant information available, even the stuff that isn't being shared in mainstream media. And it should be fun. It really should. You won't know what is coming or what you'll experience along the way. And how could that not be fun? Remember when you were young and you became excited when you learned something new. There, new stories you could tell all your friends emerged, including all the great things that you did. Start allowing it to excite you. Dating is meant to be fun and exciting, so do yourself a favor and allow it to be. If you don't understand, don't worry. We'll cover this in a later chapter. Now, from here on out, you want to start something new. Create something you haven't created before. Earlier, I asked you to create the reason you are doing this because it is absolutely vital. Earl Nightingale, author of The Strangest Secret, said, think of a ship leaving port. Imagine it has no destination. Where will it end up? Likely after heading to sea. It won't be long before it winds up derelict and shipwrecked. Now, think of the ship that has a destination. It gets to the destination because it has a course that it has set and it follows that course. The same applies to you. Here is an exercise. So who are you? Where are you going? Obviously, you're male or female, or you consider yourself transgender. And you're blank feet tall, and you have blank hair, and you weigh blank. But apart from that, list some things about yourself that are not physical attributes. Here's an exercise. What do you like to do for fun? Why do you like to do it? Where do you like to go? What matters to you? What are your priorities? List some of these things about yourself now. Why are these questions important? Your partner will want to know them. Oh yeah, not only will you get asked these questions, and this might occur for some of you as basic, but I know that once you know the answers to these questions, you will start to find people who know their answers too. This is very important. And there's a pretty good chance that some of their answers will be the same as some of yours. You see, when you define the things you want in life, you will move towards them naturally. You will do this unconsciously. And more importantly, your brain will begin to recognize these desires when you see them. The great philosopher Plato said, "Know thyself." And Pythagoras said, "Know thyself, and thou shalt know the universe and God." I agree with those guys and what they said. And I say, know yourself, and you will know what you want. And better yet, you'll find it. I know. Hold your applause. In the coming chapters, we will define what you want, who you want, why you want them, and where to find them. And then, my friends, it is only a matter of time until you find it. For some, it has happened in as little as 3 weeks. Are you excited yet? You should be. What are you? You are energy and spirit. Wait, what? What do you mean I'm energy and spirit? Einstein proved everything in the universe is energy. I'm going to say that again, because sometimes we need to hear something like that more than once. Everything is energy. Yes, everything. Take a microscope and look at something. Go ahead. Anything. Water, paper, your skin, a blanket. It's all made up of the same stuff. Energy. You see, back in the day, scientists said, everything is made up of atoms. And we believed them. And then technology improved. And they said, everything is made up of electrons and neutrons inside of atoms. And we believed them. Then technology improved and they discovered protons. And we said, oh, okay, that makes sense. And then technology improved again and they... Can you see a pattern developing here? Now we're at quarks, and after that, particles. Well, the greatest advances and discoveries in science show that everything is made up of energy. And that same energy is in everything. This is the same energy in everything all around us, and it is all held together by vibrations. So basically, they discovered that everything is made up of the same stuff, vibrations, empty space, and energy. Recently, science and spirituality have caught up to each other. Spirituality and science actually used to be connected in people's minds many, many lifetimes ago. But then they disconnected it and separated them for some weird reason we don't want to go into. That's why we're now seeing some great things in quantum physics, the metaphysical world, and great movies and documentaries like The Secret, Thrive, and What the Bleep Do We Know? If you haven't seen these movies yet, make a point of seeing them. It will help you discover more about what it takes to attract who and what you want. Using energy, we now know that consciousness is alive. It is spirituality, and it is measurable. Consider that you can be anything you want to be. You may have heard the saying, you can be, do, and have anything you want in your life. Well, it's true. And it's all about the way you're being right now. You can literally be any way you want. Go ahead and be excited. Go. Put the audio program down and be excited. You can do it. I'll wait. When I finish writing the last page of this audio program, I will be super excited. A dream will have come true. I will have written my first audio program. However, it will only last for 5 minutes, because after my jumping jacks and my dance to myself in the mirror, which I have little shame by the way, I will turn that excitement off. Why? Because I know it will have to go to the editor and take another few months before it is released. I will have to make several edits and adjustments, so I will realize this and then choose to turn it off and go back to work. But you can do it right now. You can be excited whenever you want. Did you do it? Good. If you didn't, go do it now. But really, think of something you're excited about. A new movie coming out. A date you're really looking forward to. A vacation or a promotion. Maybe you can be excited about a past moment in your life. You can feel it any time you want if it's in your memory. Did you just feel excitement? Good. Now, feel sadness. I want you to think about something that makes you sad. Go ahead. Don't worry, it's only temporary. I promise. Don't dwell on it for too long, but notice, did you just feel lonely? Did you pause and go somewhere else? Was it a little unpleasant? Did you remember someone who died? Someone close to you? A traumatic experience that you witnessed? Okay, let's be done with that. Come on back now to your old self and smile. Do you see what I mean? You can be anything you want to be, whenever you want to be. If you still doubt what I am saying, here is another example. Feel pride. Feel immense pride. What are you proud of? What achievements are you happy to share? What do others recognize in you? What do you recognize in yourself? What have you accomplished? Did your chest just expand outwards? Were you able to go to that place of confidence, knowingness, of self-assurance? Great. Now, do you see what I mean? Remember this feeling and this moment. When I say you are a spirit, that is what you are. You are a soul, a spirit inhabiting a body. You are not your body, and you are not your mind. You have a body, and you have a mind, but you are not those things. You are a spirit, an energy residing in a body. We are human beings because we are being human right now. We are spiritual beings having a human experience. It is your being, your spirit, that causes you to be alive. We'll cover the brain later, so don't worry about that for now. However you choose to be is perfectly fine. You can be anything and do anything, so don't worry or stress about how to act or be in front of another person. At least not yet. We'll cover that later as well. Science has also proven that energy never dies. It only moves or transfers someplace else. Science has proven this, and it was Einstein who proved it as well. We got through that part with the technical pieces. Now this next section will be much easier. How should I behave? How do you want to behave? Who do you want to be? Since you are a being and you can be anything you want to be, who do you want to be in your relationship? What kind of man would you like to be for your woman? What kind of woman would you like to be for your man? Do you want to be chivalrous? Do you want to be kind-hearted? Do you want to be romantic, sexy, flashy, comfortable, a provider, a joy to be with? Do you want to be full of surprises? Would you like to be compassionate, considerate, forgiving, respectful, honest, integral, faithful, and open? We'll cover some of the ideal qualities in a little while. These aren't be-all, end-all qualities, and yet they do make for an amazing partnership. Here is an exercise. Ideally, you want to be some of these qualities that I mentioned. Otherwise, your partner, if they have any self-respect, might leave you. And that's okay. Really, that's fine. Not everyone is a match anyway. You will want to discover for yourself your behaviors when you are with people. As an exercise, go ahead and list some now. And if you need to, ask other people. Here is a golden nugget. How do I come across when we hang out together? This is a huge tip. I will be sharing the big difference makers with this golden nugget throughout the audio program. Have fun with it. Ask the questions of those people in your circles, but ultimately the goal is to be yourself. Be real to yourself and demonstrate what is real and authentic for you. What do I mean? I mean, if you're a geek, be a geek. If you're a bookworm, don't hide it. Be a bookworm. If you are a hopeless romantic, then please go ahead and be a hopeless romantic. In any area of life, not just relationships, you need to own who you are. Be yourself. It is very important, as we'll soon see. People know when someone is being authentic, being real and true to themselves. And people know when someone is just going with the status quo, faking it, or trying to pull one over on someone. Besides, you don't want to be with someone who is not really themselves, especially if we're talking about falling in love or finding the one. My characteristics. Strengths and weaknesses. You have strengths and you have weaknesses, just like everyone else. Why should you know yours? It doesn't matter.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?